I fell in love with it, and I had a passion for it. And everywhere I went when I was your age, I went everywhere with a basketball. I went to the store for my grandmother. I had a basketball, a loaf of bread in this hand and a basketball in this hand. All right, so everywhere I went, I laid in bed at night, shooting at the ceiling with a basketball. I slept with a basketball. I'm not ashamed to tell anybody, okay? All right? But I always had a basketball, but I had a passion for it. But it came about by me having my best friend being good at basketball, loving basketball, and I wanted to hang out with him, so I had to play basketball or learn how to play basketball, so that's how it happened.
So every year we come to Sick Kids and we bring decorations and stickers to kind of get the kids going and getting ready for the holidays. They enjoy it, as you can see. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Just sharing the holiday love and kind of eat a lot of sweets.
The chefs at the ACC make cookies, and we get to spend time with these kids decorating the cookies and just interacting with them, giving them a break from what they're here dealing with. Or a lot of times they have siblings in the hospital and are just looking for some activity to do, and it's pretty awesome to get to come down here and just hang out with them and make some holiday cookies.
Oh, you can make as many as you want. The looks on their face is priceless. They come in here, they're so positive. They're kids, you know, and they're excited to eat a lot of candy and just enjoy the moment. As a mom, that's what I want to see every child kind of, you know, experience, and that's what they're experiencing right now.
We've got some fantastic artists. We have some kids that are just very good at putting massive amounts of candy on the cookies, which is impressive, but it's been a lot of fun. We've got some great kids with great attitudes and great spirit.
It's a special bond, to be honest. As you know how the industry is, you have to be lucky to have an amazing group of women, and we have that here. We're family, we have kids, so we can all connect in similar ways and giving back is one of them.
The bond is great. I mean, we're all in the same boat. We're all living and dying with each win or each loss. I think there's an understanding level and not sympathy, but empathy for what each other is going through. So that's helpful because not everyone sort of understands the ups and downs of an NBA season. These kind of things are awesome. Ayana Lowry and I spend a lot of time together because our sons are playing basketball and flag football and soccer together. So we tend to see each other more off the court than probably normal coaches and players' wives do. But we have a lot of fun. The kids love hanging out with each other, and so it really is a family atmosphere.
How you doing? Good to see you. How you doing? Good. Good. How you doing? Good. How you doing? Good. All right. First of all, I'm Coach Dwane Casey of the Toronto Raptors. We want to welcome everybody here for our Christmas clinic. And my family's here, our friends are here, and we just want to make sure we welcome you guys here and hope you have a good time. Now, what we want to do is have a clinic first. We're going to have a clinic first, then we'll go upstairs and eat and give out gifts. But again, most of all, I want everybody to enjoy themselves and have fun with a pure heart. There you go, good. Get it down low, get it down low. There you go, good. Left, there you go, good, good. There you go. There you go, keep it back where I can't get it. Keep it back, there you go, put it by your foot. There you go.
Quite honestly, I don't think he gets enough credit for the things that have been happening in Toronto. If you look at him, every year, this team has just gotten better.
My whole life I've spent either in coaching or in this job around coaches and players and, a lot of different personalities. And the thing I love about Dwane is that he knows who he is, and he's just all the time, first of all, a first-class gentleman all the way. And just very, very consistent. He knows what he believes in. He knows what he likes. He knows what he doesn't like.
Good. There you go, good. There you go. Switch it. There you go, good. There you go. Good, there you go. Good job.
This team is about winning, and this team is about development. And there aren't many teams in the league that are that committed to both. You either have teams committed to developing or teams committed to winning. But to have the Raptors where they are, where they're committed to both and as successful as they are at both, that really is a testament to not only what management is doing as far as the philosophy, but the coach that's got to make it happen on the floor.
All right, and he's got the basketball. The one thing I want to do is have this stick hand up. All right, why? He can't see. It makes it hard for him to shoot the ball. All right, because if I'm here, you feel comfortable, right?
Yeah,
you feel real comfortable. But now, if I get here, right there with that stick hand up, not out right there. All right, because if I put it out there, what's he going to do? The guys in the NBA put it out there. Put your arm out there like that. All right, the NBA guys do that. All right, so I want to have my stick hand up here.
I think he's able to adapt as a coach. You know, he came in preaching defense. They were 30th in the league. He got them better. This year they needed to change some things offensively. They did. The year they had Lou Williams, they had to change the way they played, and they did. He's adaptable as a tactician, but he's a genuinely good man, and I think that's the thing that comes through and has since he got here. He treats people with respect. He treats them the same whether they're winning or losing, and demands excellence.
I grew up very, very poor, all right? And it's something that I understand where I came from. I understand how I grew up, all right? When at Christmas time, under the Christmas tree, there wasn't a lot of presents. So, but again, with my life, I had an opportunity to make choices, and life is all about choices, all right? A lot of my friends that I grew up with, played basketball with, some of them are in jail, all right, because they made a choice to do drugs, sell drugs, drink a lot, whatever it was, hang out with the wrong group of people. They made that choice. I made a choice to come home and be that nerd, read my books, do my homework, carry my basketball around everywhere I went. Who's that strange Casey kid over there? That's a kid with the basketball. He's got to walk around with the basketball all the time, all right? But that's what I chose to do.
Dwane Casey, his 500th game, the most ever in the history of a Toronto Raptors coach, of course, all-time winningest coach. This is his 7th season, and one of the things when you look at what he's been able to do from where this program was when he took it over to where it is now, including making it to an Eastern Conference Finals.
I think when you look at the Raptors prior to Dwane coming, and this is my 20th year, so I've seen a lot of ups and downs. I don't know if you had that stability. And I'm a big believer in that. I think if you look at good organizations, you look at the Spurs with a Greg Popovich or the Patriots with a Bill Belichick, there hasn't been that knee-jerk reaction to say, well, we got to get rid of the coach. I'm sure there are moments here and there are moments in every organization where people waver and people have questions, and that's all part of it. But I think the thing I love about Dwane and I love about the organization as it's constructed right now is they don't get all caught up in the noise. And I think Dwane, what's the old line? Plan your work your plan, and he's done that since he's been here, and he's done an outstanding job. There are certain guys that have that quality that they're builders, and Dwane is a builder, and what's going on right now in the 5th year in a row now where the team's been successful, a big part of that is just his philosophy and his approach and his daily commitment to the grind. I mean, he has a great commitment to the grind, and as a former coach, I have just tons of respect for what he's done.
And in his 500th game as coach of the Raptors, Dwane Casey earns a win.
I didn't realize he was getting so close to his 500th game. I think I was watching and they announced it, and that was the first time I realized. So Dwane and I talked about it after the game, and we were both just blown away that we've been here for 500 games. To be in one NBA city and last that long for an NBA coach is pretty unusual. And it made us kind of reflect back on what it was like when we came here and we didn't know anybody. So game 1, coming to a new city, not knowing a soul, to game 500, really feeling like part of the community, feeling like this is home. And so it was really neat for us to be able to reflect back on what it felt like game 1 and the difference at game 500. And we're just really blessed and happy to be here. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud.
So everybody bring it in. Bring it in. Okay?
1, 2, 3, together! Go, go, go! Christmas clips? Play the clip, man.
From our standpoint, you know, it's time away from the family, clearly, but it's a part of the job, and it's a great job. There's only 30 of them in the league and in the world. And so for me, you know, I feel very blessed and fortunate that I'm able to have a position that I have, and whether it takes me away from home, you know, that's just part of it. So, you know, to be away, you know, isn't always great because you do miss a lot of things, and my list is pretty long, but you try to make that up at other times of the year. And so, you know, it's just something that you try to make up, you know, when the time is right. But it's never easy being gone during the holidays. And I appreciate the fact that my wife and kids are understanding, that's for sure.
You see where we spend Christmas. I just don't see the Christmas tree yet. We should get one, travel with us, so we can feel like more Christmas spirit.
It's different, right? It's different. It's you know, as a kid, you growing up, you're used to waking up in the morning to presents or whatever, spending those couple days, really. It's not just the Christmas Day, it's Christmas Eve, it's all the days around it. It's just a holiday season where you're by your family, but the basketball season doesn't really stop in the NBA, so you try to get a couple days in between, but I spent most of my time flying, you know, trying to get home, and I was at home for like 19 hours or something like that, just trying to get there and see the family as much as I can and get out of there and you know, go back to work.
Line behind me, everyone with the ball. Line behind me, everyone with the ball.
A lot of people are off on Christmas, so they want to see basketball, and that's the profession that we've all chosen and the players have chosen, and I think they miss their families, but I think once they get on the bus and come to the arena, it's all business. You know, it's all about winning this game, and then when the game's over, they go back to what they are as fathers, as husbands, as brothers, and you know, and they go back to really what is really very important, which is their families and their loved ones and everything, you know, outside the game.
Here we go, sweep to get it in first. Come on, pass down.
Yeah, this is our family. It's like, you know, you're not at home, you got two families. It's your family at home and your family on the road, and you know, we spend time together as teammates all the time, and holidays don't really mean the same to us as what they, you know, mean to the average person. But, you know, we're here together and trying to put in work, and, you know, we got a game to win tomorrow, so Christmas kind of comes second to that.
Yeah.